Hello and welcome to another update video about SEI. So SEI broke below first upper support, but found support in our lower support area here between 51.9 cents and 63.5. That is one of the two bullish scenarios we discussed. Only below 51.9 cents, I would really look for something different here on this chart. I would look for maybe a more bearish perspective, but as long as this lower support area is holding, I've taken the upper support area off the chart. We don't need it anymore because it broke. But as long as the lower support area is on the chart, it is basically a bullish chart. You might hear the electricians in the background. I've got some people here at work doing some work today. So if you hear any background noise, that's them. Yeah, I mean, the idea is that in the yellow count, we had an it's a running flat structure actually, A, B, C, or even WXY. I've labeled them both here. It's probably rather a WXY. If it makes one more low, then it's likely an ABC. But to be honest, with the structure we've got right now, I'd like to avoid another low now in the support area. It looks as if this is a WXY pattern. In wave 4, found support in this lower support region and could be on the move now in wave 5. So my overall targets and the overall structure remains actually unchanged. The idea is we should still get to $1.07, possibly even $1.21. So I shared with you in previous videos how this could be looked at from a strategic point of view. Yeah, remember we were somewhere here, and I shared with you, okay, we've got a scenario where we could retest the lower support area. We've got one scenario where we could move higher. The entry was already down here, so it's quite simple. If we dip into the support area again, the idea could be to scale in, add positions. If we go up straight away, the idea could be to sell positions. It's very simple, it's very straightforward. It is essentially up or down. Sometimes I get these silly comments, oh, you say it's going up or down. Well, yeah, that's what markets do. It's not about if the market goes up or down. It's to understand the parameters, and very important, it's to understand, what's my strategic answer to up or down. That's really something I think many people don't actually think about. You need to have an answer. I'm just looking for something. You need to have an answer for up or down. What do you do if the price dips? It was very simple in this case because there was a lower support region. So I shared that with you in one of the previous updates and also in one of the recent announcements to channel members, just sort of how this could be approached. We have a target area that could be just seen as a large range. I mean, or even a grid bot, right? Possibly too late for a grid bot now, but scaling in, scaling out. Okay, never be all in, all out here, but adding, selling. Great for range traders this year, great for range traders. It's essentially just a large range. No need to overcomplicate it. The lower boundary was very well defined. The upper boundary here with our targets, and yeah, you hear the electricians in the background, was also very well defined. So essentially, it's still moving in the range. Therefore, not really any change here to the overall perspective or structure on the chart. What's happening right now? So the idea is that the way I see it right now, probably wave 4 indeed bottomed here in a WXY running flat structure. We had this sort of volatility event where we had to dip into the support area. Yeah, we could be moving up in this C wave now. Probably, yeah, I mean, what's the exact structure? Probably, I'd say we are dealing here with a 1-2 setup, then another 1, 2, 3, 4. So probably this third is still unfolding, 4, 5. We'll see how far it takes us. But basically, this would be my idea. And then 1, 2, 3, possibly the 4 is a triangle, 5. That's sort of how I would see this. Now, bear in mind, those microstructures are incredibly unreliable. Could even be that the wave 4 was here and this is another one too, but that doesn't really make a great difference. The bottom line is we should still grind higher and possibly get to that $1.07 level. Further extensions are always possible. This count also gives us a very clear invalidation point. I mean, we're now at this descending trend line. We could see the breakout, but it's not there yet. And the invalidation point is the wave 2 low here, and that is at 69.9 cents if we get a break. Or actually in this count, it's actually the high of the wave 1, 76 cents, this wave 1 high. But then it might just be something different. So just a break or a transformation of microstructure would not necessarily change the assumption that we're in wave 5, okay? So it's always possible this morphs into a diagonal. Bear in mind, the move up would be a wave 5, so it could be an ending diagonal. So it could always morph and transform. Therefore, again, scaling in, scaling out, yeah? That's currently my update about SEI, so sorry for the background noise. I will try to blend it out as good as possible. So hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.